in a bid to eliminate violent extremism and other vices among street children and orphans in Nigeria. Halal Children Home held an awareness walk in Abuja to enlighten Nigerians on the need to foster a child with the theme Fostering a Path to Paradise. Mrs. Abiola Abdurrashid, Vice President of the organization, urged individuals to take it upon themselves to make Nigeria a better place by helping the less privileged through fostering a child in order to have a great society.
As human beings, there are lots of issues that come within in this world itself. You know, what we're taking care of now is about vulnerable children and orphaned in the society. We've seen children, we've seen some other women taking care of gender violence. We've seen some other people taking care of education. We've seen some other people taking care of health needs. So whatever issues are in the society, it's obvious that we need to take care of them. And people are now stepping up, showing up and, you know, encouraging other human beings to live well. I think it's very important that we make the world happier.
She further emphasized on the importance of family in the life of a child as regarding their upbringing.
Families have values, and so such values can be transferred to children. So it's very important that children that are not even orphaned, because it's not they're orphaned because it's not a deliberate thing, it's not an intentional thing, it's not their choice, it's destiny. So we shouldn't make them feel like they're responsible for what destiny has bestowed on them. So every child needs a home. Every child needs someone to look up to. Every child wants someone to be responsible for. If you talk to any of these children that are having issues now, they will tell you, nobody told me what to do. Nobody told me how to do it. So having a mother or a father figure goes a long way in bringing up a good child.
The founder of Marriage Academy, Mrs. Mariam Lemu, who was also present at this year's Halal Children Home Awareness 2022, said fostering a child does not only impact the nation, but also attract more blessing to the caregivers.
These are all ways that we can support and show love to these vulnerable children. So I am here today to encourage people to foster. Bring these children into your home for a few months and show them love. Bring them into your families. They didn't choose to be in the situation they're in, but Allah chose you to be the one who might be able to lighten their load and support them and show them love, inshallah, through yourself and your family and your loved ones.
She also called on the government to pass more laws that will protect young and vulnerable kids.
It needs to be more bills passed that will protect these young and vulnerable kids. Unfortunately, everybody seems to believe there are other problems to deal with. I think the government can also support in getting highly qualified people to manage the IDPs better, the shelters better, the orphan homes better that we have that are government run, and then support organizations like Halal Children's Home who are doing the right thing to the best of their ability, but they are just one and there are so many more out there. I think they can do more to support them and make sure that these young vulnerable kids are protected.
Sheikh Abu Mazidad, Provost, International Institute of Islamic Therapy, Abuja, encouraged Nigerians to take care of the orphans and less privileged in accordance to the message of God.
To go around and pick orphans away from the street, they nurture them, they feed them, they clothe them in accordance with the message of the Messenger of Allah, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The Holy Prophet Muhammad is reported to have said, "Ma masaha rasal yatim illa lillahi." Whoever rubs compassionately the head of an orphan for the sake of Allah, Allah will provide for him a place in Jannah. And we see that we are living in a society when those who are whose belly, stomachs are filled with food don't think about those who have nothing to eat.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voicetv, Nigeria.